So what do you want to work on?
Having sweet things after meals. Craving that.
Okay, give me an example.
An example would be, particularly after dinner, wanting to have like a bowl of cereal, like breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal, you call that sweet? What? I can think of much sweeter things than that. All right, so breakfast cereal it is though, because we're going with what it is for you, right? So breakfast cereal, when you think of breakfast cereal, where does that take you? What sort of breakfast cereal for a start?
These days it's like, you guys are going to think this is so lame, but it's rice puffs.
Yeah, but that takes you to childhood, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like rice puffs, and these days they have like almond milk on it. Sometimes I might have a little bit of honey or something like that.
Okay, so when you go to rice puffs or breakfast cereal from childhood, where does it go? Was there something that you weren't allowed to have?
No,
Something that was...
What do I remember?
Rice puffs.
Rice puffs. It's breakfast cereal. Whatever breakfast cereal it was, it didn't really matter. But I don't know. It's like I see. It's like comfort. It's like I spend time with my family at dinner, and then afterwards, I sort of sit around, eating with them more, or that sort of thing.
Okay, so even though I really like to have something sweet like rice puffs after dinner.
I really like to have something sweet like rice puffs, just breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal
after dinner. I accept myself.
Deeply
and completely.
completely.
Even though I like to have something sweet.
Even though I like to have something sweet.
After dinner. Like breakfast cereal. And it represents bringing the family close together.
It represents bringing the family close together. Spending time
together. I accept myself. Deeply and completely. So just going to spending time with family. Bringing my family close together. Having breakfast cereal. Do you have memories of that with your family when you were little?
Yeah.
Yep. All these happy memories. With my family. Spending time together. Having breakfast cereal. Happy memories. With my family. When I was little. Having breakfast cereal. So was it always at breakfast time?
No, it was it's like the sweet craving thing, like after a meal. So it would be this breakfast cereal would be after dinner. That's when it would be, and sometimes it would not straight after dinner. It might be like a couple of hours after, and we'd be watching TV together and stuff like that.
Okay, all right. So I have these memories. Yeah. Let's go to here. Even though I have these memories. When I was little. How little? How little can you remember back?
Probably about 6 or so.
Yep, these memories that go all the way back to 6 or so.
These memories that go all the way back to when I was 6 or so.
When we'd be sitting watching TV. And having family time. Spending time together. And a couple of hours after dinner. We'd all have something sweet like breakfast cereal. And it brings in those sweet memories. Of family time together. I accept myself. And my need to have this breakfast cereal. I just really want to be reminded. Of having that sweet time. With my family. Spending family time together.
Spending family time together.
Spending family time together. After dinner. Watching TV. It's such a sweet time. Having a sweet. Of breakfast cereal. It was something sweet. It was a sweet time. Such a great time. Spending family time together. Feeling that closeness of family. Feeling like I belong. That family unit time. That's represented. In that breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereal.
When I have breakfast cereal.
When I have breakfast cereal.
Especially after dinner like I did then.
Especially after dinner like I did then.
It reminds me of special family time.
It reminds me of special family time.
Feeling bonded.
Feeling bonded.
And connected.
And connected.
That special family time.
That special family time.
Okay, so back to the karate chop. When you're thinking about all of that, that special family time after dinner, is that missing from your life?
At the moment, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. When you were saying that, I felt like my breathing quickened, become deeper and not in a pleasant way.
Mm-hmm.
Just that more getting into that feeling of, you know, being with my family and enjoying them, and just that feeling of, you know, being love and connection without anything else, without there needing to be food or TV, and craving that.
Mm-hmm. So even though
Even though
I'm not really craving breakfast
I'm
cereal,
not really craving breakfast cereal,
and I've got that quickening of breathing in my chest,
I've got that quickening of breathing in my chest.
I'm really craving family time.
I'm really craving family time,
Not just in front of the TV,
not just in front of the TV,
not just with the breakfast cereal.
not just with breakfast cereal.
I'm really just craving family
I'm
time
really just craving family time,
and that sense of belonging,
that sense of belonging,
that love and connection
that love and connection
that I feel is missing
that I
sometimes.
feel is missing sometimes.
And I try to bring it back in
And I try and bring it back in
by having that sweet breakfast cereal.
by having that sweet breakfast cereal.
I accept myself
I accept myself
deeply and completely.
deeply and completely.
It's not really in that sweet
It's
breakfast
not really
cereal,
in that sweet breakfast cereal,
but by having it, I'm trying to bring in that connection.
but by having it, I'm trying to bring in that connection.
I'm really missing it.
I'm really missing it.
Sometimes I'm really missing it.
Sometimes I'm really missing it.
I want to feel that love connection,
I want to feel that love connection,
that sense of belonging,
that sense of belonging,
that family connection.
that family connection.
And I try to bring it in by having the
And
breakfast
I
cereal.
try and bring it in by having the breakfast cereal,
I'm letting my subconscious know
letting my subconscious know
it's not in the breakfast
it's
cereal.
not in the breakfast cereal,
It's not in the sweet
it's
taste.
not in the sweet taste.
I can imagine
I can imagine
and bring in that feeling,
and bring in that feeling,
that love connection feeling
that love connection feeling,
into my body,
into my body,
as if I'm part of that now,
as if I'm part of that now,
that it's present here with me.
that it's present here with me.
I can bring that into my body.
I can bring that into my body.
I don't really need sweet breakfast cereal to bring it in,
I don't really need sweet breakfast cereal to bring it in,
but it did remind me.
but it did remind me.
But now I can consciously do it
But now I can consciously do it,
and allow my subconscious to feel it,
allow my subconscious to feel it,
to feel that love connection
to feel that love connection
without bringing it through cereal.
without bringing it through cereal.
I choose to feel that love connection,
I choose to feel that love connection,
that family time,
that family time,
whenever I want,
whenever I want,
by just imagining it,
by just imagining it,
seeing it and feeling it,
seeing it and feeling it,
and bringing that feeling into my body
and bringing that feeling into my body
that feels connected,
that feels connected,
that love feeling,
that love feeling,
bringing that into my body
bringing it into my body,
and loving it
and loving it,
and releasing the feeling of missing it.
and releasing the feeling of missing it.
It's mine to bring in whenever I want,
It's mine to bring in whenever I want,
and I want to bring it in.
and I want to bring it in.
It's not really in that sweet breakfast cereal.
Not really in that sweet breakfast cereal.
That just reminded me of it.
That just reminded me.
And I thank my subconscious
And I thank my subconscious
for reminding me of it through the cereal,
for reminding me of it through the cereal.
that now I can bring it in whenever I want.
Now I can bring it in whenever I want.
And I choose to feel that feeling whenever I want.
I choose to feel that feeling whenever I want.
So how's the feeling in your chest when you think about that love connection feeling?
Feel a lot more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like there was this sort of softening there. Felt like I was quite rigid
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it.
Yep. All right, so what about the feeling, just go back to the karate chop point, that you feel like it's missing?
I just feel like it's missing. Well, I feel like, yeah, it feels like there's like, why have family and this sort of, you know, genuineness, you know, that it's not there.
Mm-hmm. So So even though sometimes
it
it feels like that love family connection isn't there.
It feels like that love family connection isn't there.
And sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on it.
I feel like I'm missing out on it.
And everyone feels that sometimes.
Everyone feels that sometimes.
And I feel that
And
sometimes.
I feel that sometimes.
And I replace it.
And I replace it.
Or I have in the past.
I have in the past.
With that sweet breakfast cereal
That sweet
taste,
breakfast cereal taste.
which had reminded me of love, connection, and family. I accept myself. And I accept that sometimes I don't feel it.
And sometimes I don't feel it.
And I'm willing to bring that feeling in.
And I'm willing to bring that feeling in.
And feel it.
And feel it.
Even when sometimes I'm not feeling it.
Even when sometimes I'm not feeling it.
It doesn't have to come through the breakfast
It doesn't
cereal.
have to come through the breakfast cereal.
Sometimes I feel like I'm missing that feeling.
Sometimes I feel like I'm missing that feeling.
And in the past when I felt that,
And in the past when I felt that,
I've gone and got the breakfast cereal
I got the breakfast cereal
to try and bring it in.
to try and bring it in.
I can bring it in whenever I want.
But I can bring it in whenever I want.
And when I bring that into my body,
When I bring that into my body,
that feeling of being connected,
that feeling of being connected,
I don't need a breakfast
I
cereal
don't need a breakfast cereal
because I've already got the feeling.
because I've already got the feeling.
That feeling
That feeling
of connection
of connection
and love.
and love.
Sometimes it's missing,
Sometimes it's missing,
but I know how to bring it in
but
now.
I know how to bring it in now.
It's not in the breakfast cereal.
It's not in the breakfast cereal.
I can bring it in
I can bring it in
whenever I want,
whenever I want,
especially when I feel like it's missing.
especially when I feel like it's missing.
How's that feel?
Yeah, starting to get it more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the emotions settled quite a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel more in touch with that place that can bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Whereas before, I just felt like
It's missing. It's not in.
felt there was too much emotion there for me to genuinely feel.
Yeah. So you feel like you can connect with that and bring that feeling in whenever you need it. And what about the connection to breakfast cereal? Sweet breakfast cereal.
No, well, yeah.
It's an option now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't sort of. It seems a bit yuck. It seems like, whoa, it's a bit late to be eating. Something like that.
Yeah. Bit different. Straight away, it's like, great. Now you're in control. Well done.
Can you see if the